once he gets his bus.
Guy Joseph says the transportation sector is not operating at the required standard. The Transport Minister says he has held preliminary discussions with members of the National Council on Public Transportation to find ways on how they can improve their operations. Joseph says service is one area which must be improved. He says the sector is plagued with the problem of alcohol consumption among drivers and other operators.
Persons within the public transport sector continue to consume alcohol even when they are providing a service to the public. And there will be a zero tolerance for the consumption of alcohol and the driving of public transport at the same time. For that matter, driving in general should not be associated with drinking in whatever form.
Joseph says Cabinet has approved a proposal for the appointment of a disciplinary committee to provide some control of the operations in the transportation sector. That committee will cover both the transport and taxi sectors. He says the disciplinary committee will be appointed soon after the Attorney General completes a policy document.
While we would put the disciplinary committee in place and it would deal with matters pertaining to discipline of the drivers within the sector, but the overall improvement of the service is one where persons must understand it is their daily bread and they are the ones who have to do what is necessary to preserve it.
The Transport Minister says although the sector works well from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., there are big problems after those hours. He says commuters should not be left stranded on routes just because it's nighttime.
This is a problem which we have faced for a long time. I think this year is the year when we need to get this matter resolved once and for all. I don't think that people should be deprived of traveling because a service is not available. I think the associations need to do what is necessary to provide the service, because if they are not going to provide the service, there are other persons offering to provide the service.
Joseph says it's vital for the operations of the transportation sector to be improved in light of the fact that consumers pay more for the service. He says all sector partners will be required to pull their weight to make some improvements to the sector this year. Shannon LeBon, HTS News, Channel 4.